Okay, everyone, this is video 2. There is a video 2 of all the games I got at Videogame Castle in Chicopee, Massachusetts. So without further ado, here we go. I'm just going to try to get up for a second and put on some extra lighting. Give me one moment. Hopefully that helps. Grab. Well, that's about all the light we're going to get. So hopefully that helps you guys see some more games that I have from Videogame Castle. And here we go. Without further ado, let's do this. We got, for the original Genesis, John Madden 94. Okay. Pretty damn good football game. All right. Limited first round EA Sports Edition. I think this is the first version of it. It's got a number and everything, but it says it's a long season, stay out of my zone. He's all pro tight end. He's big and pretty, big as a dump truck, runs like a gazelle, but hey, come across the middle and I send him to another zip code. COD. Next trip through my zone and he'll remember it's a long season. And any strong safety in the NFL will say that, is what this says. 16-game NFL season, playoffs, and Super Bowl. 80 teams. 28 NFL teams updated for 1993-94. 38 Super Bowl teams since 1966. 12 all-time franchises since 1950. The Cowboys, Redskins, Giants, Bears, Packers, 49ers, Dolphins, Colts, Steelers, Browns, Raiders, and Chiefs. 2 all Madden teams. As the video graphics say, John calls the action all season and through the Super Bowl. Choose from 72 new plays. Flip to the opposite side to avoid the roving linebackers or set a new audible. New faces and new places and new player animations. All new for the 94 version. Larger players, new running and tackling animations, 16 megs with battery to save seasons, 72 new plays with flipping, reverse angle replay, customize audibles anytime, bluff mode, disguises plays, 4-way play, 2-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-1, or even 4 versus computer, and new Madden audio commentary. And again, as you can see, we got the instructions in the game. So this is Madden 94 for the Sega Genesis. Next game. NHL 96 for the Sega Genesis, the best sports simulation ever from Game Players Magazine. Mark Lesser and High Score Entertainment produced this game, NHL 96 for the Genesis. You can see the back. The puck stops here. Strap on your helmet and cinch up your skates because this is ice hockey, not nice hockey. A fast and furious all-out assault on your senses where breakaways are met with bone-quaking body checks and the 5-hole looks more like a buttonhole. Skate faster, stop quicker, line it up and let it fly. This is the ultimate in breakneck blistering sports action. Power play offense, penalty kill defense, players spread out and set up in position. The spinorama, freeze a goalie with the ultimate deke. It shows how you would do that. Extended stays in the penalty box, 5-minute majors and 4-minute double minors. Bone-quaking body check, swipe the puck from a sitting duck, and it shows a picture of an Anaheim Ducks player back when they were called the Ducks, the Mighty Ducks. Updated teams and players. You control your destiny, pick your team, pull the trigger on a trade, or put yourself at center ice. For new in the 96 version, smarter skaters. Teammates break to the slot when you're blazing up the wing and cover for players out of position on D. Tougher goalies. Stingy goalies make these opponents tougher to beat. 5-minute major penalties. New moves and more ways to score. One-time passing, give and go on the spinorama, all new sound effects and music, pucks clanging off the post, chanting crowds, and the rocking sports anthem. Get ready for this. Elaborate on Ice Stanley Cup ceremony. If you want to see the ceremony, you have to win the cup. So here you go, NHL 96, okay, with all the graphics. And again, complete. The next game in this pile, again from Videogame Castle, the Sega Genesis version of Wheel of Fortune. Okay, with Vanna White on the cover from Game Tech. Pretty damn good game. I love Wheel of Fortune games. I love the show. For 3 players, obviously. America's favorite game show is now bigger and better than ever on the Sega Genesis. This all-new version features a beautiful Vanna White and over 4,500 new puzzles. Choose a contestant you want to be. Play against a computer or against up to 2 friends. Spin the wheel, buy a vowel, or attempt to solve the puzzle. Only Vanna White knows what lies behind the tiles. Watching your favorite game show is fun, but Game Tech's Wheel of Fortune puts you right on the stage. And again, you got it complete. And Wheel of Fortune graphics. You guys can see that. Hopefully the lighting's alright, not bad. But there you go, Wheel of Fortune for the Genesis. Next game for the PS1 in the big box, Triple Play 97. Tony Gwynn on the cover. Boom. Okay. Boom. Triple Play 97. Think you're the best, prove it. I love Triple Play. I love the games that EA put out. The pitcher's playing some chin music tonight, but there's no way you're backing off the plate. The harder he throws it, the farther it's going. Bring it on, because there's more than one way to prove it. Triple Play 97, the ultimate judge of baseball competition. All 28 Major League Baseball parks completely 3D rendered, and it shows Fenway Park, Yankee Stadium, Dodger Stadium, and Oriole Park at Camden Yards. The graphics say pick your perspective, defy gravity to deny the single, battle with up to 8 players to compete for the pennant, and feel the crack of the bat. Team baseball, up to 8-player multiplayer, pro, rookie, and manager modes, major league authenticity, MLB and MLBPA license, 1996 opening day rosters and schedules, motion design technology, informative play-by-play, 1995 player statistics, and then major league realism, intuitive control system, 3 batting and 4 fielding views, exhibition series, all-star playoffs, and full or partial season play, home run derby, trade and create players, real attributes, pitcher fatigue, hot cold streaks, and injuries. Triple Play 97, first baseball game to come out, I believe, for the PS1. And it matched with Sony's MLB pennant race, but Triple Play was much better. Here's a, when I saw this, I grabbed it, 16 bucks. I said, what the hell? Madden 98 for the Genesis sealed copy. Sealed as hell. There you go. All right. Boom. NFL speed and intensity, Madden style. Madden NFL 98 captures everything you love about football. Huge hits, a burst up the middle, tough play calls, a diving catch in the corner of the end zone, roster decisions. You'll have to do it all to get to the Super Bowl because this is the biggest, baddest, most realistic Madden ever. Then the graphics have replay the legendary Super Bowls of the past, and they have the 96 96 Patriots against the Packers of 96. Control players out of the shotgun formation, the best in the business. Madden and Summerall in the booth. Crush the competition with the infamous All-Madden team. So, you got over 100 current and all-time teams, updated NFL season playoffs and Super Bowl, Madden and Summerall in the booth, player trades, create players at any position, track player and team stats all season, advanced play calling, multiple sets and formations, call audibles to the line of scrimmage, multiple passing modes, and competition-tested Madden gameplay. THQ put this out. It says THQ.com on the back. That's weird. Real weird. New for 98, enhanced computer AI, team hot and cold streaks, replay any of the last 10 Super Bowls, trading deadlines, 3D render graphics and animations, updated uniforms and logos, 3 difficulty levels, Rookie, Pro, and Madden. So again, Madden 98 sealed copy for the Sega Genesis, 16 bucks. I said, what the hell? There you go. Next, you got NFL Quarterback Club 2000, sealed copy for the Sega Dreamcast, again with Brett Favre on it for 10 bucks. I said, why not? I had it before. Sealed copy, the plastic's ripping, as you can see, but then the graphics on the back. What does it say? Looks amazing. EGM said it looked amazing. So it says ultra high-res graphics for incredible NFL realism, over 1,200 motion capture animations, detailed player models, real-life faces, eye black, and breathe strips, expansion Cleveland Browns and Tennessee Titans debut. Replay the key moments of all 33 Super Bowls with authentic game stats, artificial intelligence designed by New York Jets offensive coordinator Charlie Weiss, total team management, draft, sign, trade, release, create players, play-by-play from Mike Patrick and Randy Cross, Quarterback Club 2000, Sega Dreamcast, that's where it's at. There you go. Next game we got is NHL Breakaway 98 from Acclaim Sports for the PS1. It also came out, I believe, for the N64. Obviously, the N64 version was better. It was all right hockey game. Not Acclaim was able to do it with baseball and football. They weren't able to do it with hockey, but show you the graphics on the back. There you go. Breakaway realism. All 26 NHL teams and over 600 players. Playbook-based AI. Teams play their actual game styles. Forecheck, trap, dump, and chase. Variable player sizes from the hulking defenseman down to speedy wingers. Individual energy system. Graphically displays individual fatigue levels. Team scouting reports by Keith Tkachuk. 96-97 NHL goal scoring champion. I think it's Keith Tkachuk. Top shelf action. Season and playoff stat tracking. 5 gameplay modes. Exhibition, season, playoffs, practice, and shootout modes. Non-puck handler control. Control teammates not carrying the puck. And total team management system. Intelligent player trades. Computer GMs will make moves based on team needs. Season wins provide bonus points which improve coaching, player development, injury therapies, and more. Create players. A sign named actually appears on the player's jersey. Sign and release free agents. Advanced coaching strategy set style for physical play, power play, and penalty killing. The graphics say momentum-based checking system. Acclaims proprietary motion capture graphics. Blazing gameplay and high-res polygonal 3D graphics. So anyway, there you go. NHL Breakaway 98 for the PS1. Next game is a sealed copy for the PS1 NCAA Game Breaker 99 from 989 Sports. $12.95 at Game Castle, Video Game Castle, and the graphics on the back. All right game. I like the EA Sports games better, even though they still had sprites back then. But from the makers of NFL Game Day, TV-style presentation with Keith Jackson. The voice of college football, Keith Jackson, delivers a play-by-play in amazing detail. TV-style camera puts you in the heart of the action on every play. Revolutionary zoom-ins, cutaways, and stadium fly-ins capture the intensity and spirit of college football like never before. State-of-the-art graphics, huge 3D players to feel in groundbreaking fashion. Motion capture athletes include former college standouts Ryan Leaf, Mike Alstott, Hardy Nickerson, and Jason Sehorn. See receivers turn their heads to receive a pass, ball carriers juke and drag tacklers into the end zone. Defensive linemen execute swim moves and much more. Experience all 112 stadiums like the Big House at Michigan and the Red Sea in Nebraska with animating backgrounds and historical landmarks. Award-winning gameplay. Build your own dynasty with a revolutionary blue-chip recruiting mode. Design your favorite play with the original play editor. Create your own schedule. Lead or underthrow receiver with total control passing. And feel every tackle with a DualShock controller. Unrivaled artificial intelligence translates into the most demanding computer opponent ever. Unprecedented NCAA realism. All 112 Division 1A teams and 50 teams of the past. 98-99 playbooks with every authentic formation. More than 2,200 plays designed by college coaches and standouts such as Ryan Leaf. Playing 18 authentic bowl games, challenge for the Heisman Trophy, and qualify for the top 25 in All-American teams. Follow full team player and league leader stat tracking. Again, sealed copy, NCAA Gamebreaker 99, PS1. There you go. Next game is for the PlayStation 1. I had this. I played it once. It's like an NBA Jam or NFL Blitz type hockey game called NHL Rock the Rink from EA Sports. Or Electronic Arts, I should say. It doesn't have the EA Sports logo. It does on the back. But anyway, NHL Rock the Rink, EA Sports on the back, EA Sports right there. But Electronic Arts up here. Madness on Ice. Features gravity-defying air dekes. Arcade-style moves include the tornado, corkscrew, helicopter, and leapfrog. Wrestling in the rink. Hit them hard with the clothesline, cannonball, power slams, and other fat, PHAT, finishing moves. Bonus play. Earn hot streaks and unlock new scoring, stick handling, hitting, and fighting moves. Reap the rewards. Winning unlocks special skate sticks and other upgrades. More ways to take the ice. Game features include 3-on-3, first to 10, and old-time hockey and over 10 rundown arenas. NHL teams or fantasy clubs. All 28 NHL teams and all new Rock the Ring teams. And then graphically it shows you wrestling like finishing moves, corkscrew, and the helicopter. And wrestling, yeah. So anyway, there's NHL Rock the Ring PS1. Anybody have ever played it, please comment in the comment section below, because I think I played it once and I forget how it plays. Doesn't look that great. Next game, PS1, is NBA Live 2000 with Tony Duncan. Oh, my exhaustion. Tim Duncan on the cover. There you go. Live 2000. Not bad basketball game. Again, PS1 basketball. The greats are back. It's in the game. Jordan is back. Exclusive to NBA Live 2000. Play Jordan one-on-one on the 90s Legends team. Play with legendary NBA players. 60 legends, including Jordan, Chamberlain, Bird, Cousy, and Dr. J. Play them on 5 all-decade teams. Or unlock your own team of current and legendary stars. New one-on-one court. Play on our custom street court. Jordan vs. Magic, Russell vs. Duncan, Garnett vs. Gervin, and more. New player reactions, high fives, knuckle touches, injuries, and more. New in-game speech and color commentary for the ultimate live experience. And the graphics say unlock the legends, go one-on-one with MJ, more high-flying moves, break down the defense, and D it up. So again, NBA Live 2000, Tim Duncan on the cover, PS1. There you go. Next game is Medieval. This is not a sports game. Most of the games I always had for these systems were sports, but you're going to see some other stuff that I had. Medieval for the PS1. Very rare game to get it complete like this. I spent $25 on it, but again, I thought it was an alright deal. I needed to have it because I had it before. And the graphics on the back. Medieval is pretty much a game. It's like a adventure game. You're Sir Daniel Fortescue, if I remember, and you're going around because, you know, rumor has it that you were in a battle to the end, you were a hero and you were dead. In reality, you got killed. And this bad guy's back, and you gotta, now, to get into the Hall of Heroes, you need to basically kill him again. Gothic tale straight from the grave. Challenge the powers of darkness and untold magic as Sir Daniel Fortescue returns from the grave to battle an evil sorcerer's plans of demise. As if being dead wasn't bad enough. Follow the mystical trail of darkness and land in the journey of a lifetime. Mighty arsenal of weapons awaits: swords, daggers, crossbows, hammers, the occasional chicken drumstick, and more. Fiendish puzzles and riddles to solve. Ghoulish enemies that will strike fear on the bravest of players. A spine-tingling soundtrack. PS Extreme said a surprise contender for Game of the Year, and Game Informer magazine an epic challenge with breathtaking graphics and gameplay. Great game. Great adventure game. If you guys don't have it, try to find a copy. Medieval for the PS1. They came out with a sequel as well. The sequel wasn't as good as the first one. I'm still looking for the sequel, but Medieval. Okay. Next game is, everybody's played this. If you haven't, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't even really like racing games, but Gran Turismo, I remember seeing, for the PS1, I remember seeing pictures of this graphically in magazines when when this came out in 97, 98. When did it come out? 98. And I said, oh my God, I got to get this. I have to get this. But it was too much for me. I'm not a big racing fan. The story, or not really story mode, but story mode, if you will, in this game was ridiculous to try to get all the cars. I said, F this. But anyway, feel the power of 140 authentic sports cars. Welcome to the most advanced racing game ever created. Encounter exhilarating high-speed racing in 11 stunning environments. Feel handling, agility, and throttle response so convincing the car seems to be an extension of yourself. Experience the extraordinary world of Gran Turismo. Comprehensive and complex, this racing simulation is unrivaled. Next Generation says that. And then you got the pictures. You got arcade mode with jumps and power slides, revolutionary 3D graphics, 11 highly detailed tracks, 2-player racing, save your customized vehicle to a memory card and race a friend, in-depth simulation mode, purchase new used vehicles as well as vehicle parts, realistic vehicle physics, all cars replicate actual performance, handling, drivetrain, and real engine sounds, customization, all vehicles are totally customizable. This game took the PS1 graphics to the limits when it came out. Gran Turismo, PlayStation 1. Next is Siphon Filter 2 for the PS1, sequel to Siphon Filter. I didn't play this that much, but I did have it. Tried to play the first one. I'm not good at games like this. It's like a Metal Gear Solid type game. I was never good at those. But deadly espionage in a world held hostage. Intelligence reports have confirmed that Siphon Filter virus is being sold to a terrorist nation. Gabe and Lin Xing, I don't know how you pronounce it. Guys, correct me in the comment section. Use lethal force to stop the scale and prevent imminent acts of biowarfare. Special Agent Leapin. It's from 989 Studios. Operation The Enemy Within. Active agents Gabe Logan and Lin Xing, exiled agency operatives. Current arsenal: night vision rifle, M16 assault rifle, flamethrower, silenced 9mm handgun, sniper rifle, M79 grenade launcher, tear gas crossbow, combat knife, and more. Global intelligence experts explore more than 20 huge international environments. Combat force operatives battle deadly terrorists as either Gabe Logan or Lin Xing, so you can play as her this time around. Special operation note: utilize all new 2-player mode for more intense action-packed challenges. So here we go, Siphon Filter 2 for the PS1. Next game, Wheel of Fortune for the PS1. Pretty easy stuff. Obviously, I liked, as I said before, Wheel of Fortune when I was a kid. With many never-before-seen puzzles to solve. Now you're in the game. It says, be an actual contestant on Wheel of Fortune. Give the wheel a spin and see if you can solve a variety of clever puzzles, especially written by the TV show's producers. Don't just sit at home and watch. Be there and play. Key features: over 2,000 puzzles, special fantasy prizes, on-location settings, hosted by Vanna White. Play classic Wheel of Fortune or solo version, 1 to 3 players. Here are the graphics. Hasbro Interactive made this version. There you go. Wheel of Fortune PS1. Xena Warrior Princess for the PS1. Electronic Arts made this game. It was a pretty good game. As much as people may think of taking one look at it, they'd be like, oh, this looks like a pile of crap. It actually was pretty good. Pretty good adventure game. Live the Adventure, gaming's newest action heroine debuts in a power-packed adventure based on the hit TV series. Hurl Xena's chakram or unleash powerful signature fighting moves to overcome vicious hordes of enemies and huge bosses. The key features: signature moves and weapons. Guide the long-range chakram or cause damage up close with backflips, bicycle kicks, and 360-degree splits. 7 vast worlds with 21 sublevels. Explore and conquer Valerian's castle, Amazon village, Dizzian's lair, and more. Battle epic mystical creatures. Duel the dragon and go head-to-head with Medusa. Use combinations, magical weapons, and stealth-like maneuvers to take down your enemy. So Xena Warrior Princess from Electronic Arts, the PS1. Lucy Lawless video game version. Next game is WWF SmackDown for the PS1. I remember having these when Attitude came out and Warzone and all these wrestling games. I really got into it in the mid-90s, early 2000s with wrestling, and then I just went straight to hell. But Lay the SmackDown, the best sports entertainment game ever at the PlayStation. Insight Video Gaming gave them that review. All the top WWF superstars, largest interactive backstage area ever, most advanced season mode, make decisions affecting rivalries, backstage storylines, and tag teams. Revolutionary create a superstar, sliding scales, moves, and personality variables. All signature moves, taunts, and mannerisms from elbow to eyebrow, and special guest referees. So again, WWF SmackDown. One of the greatest things about these games was the story mode. It was so exciting for me to play that because I loved it. Here's a Genesis game sealed. Again, Video Game Castle, Chicopee, Mass. Thank you very much. Echo the Tides of Time, the sequel to Echo the Dolphin. $15, sealed copy of the Genesis game with the graphics on the back. Echo is older, stronger, and engulfed by dangers. The evil vortex has shattered the mystical asteroid. Echo and Trillia, a beautiful dolphin of the future, cross 100 million years of time to save the dolphins and all life on Earth. Echo morphs, charge a metasphere to become a shark with all its fighting power, change into a seagull and fly, safely swim past dangers as a jellyfish. Over 40 levels of spectacular aquatic adventure with password save, 5 levels of challenging 3D travel through the vast waters of the open ocean. So again, Echo the Dolphin, Tides of Time, sealed copy for the Sega Genesis. Okay, next we got Jeopardy for the Sega Genesis from Game Tech. Obviously Wheel of Fortune, so I obviously have Jeopardy. Here are the graphics on the back. There's a fine art to watching Jeopardy, as any know-it-all could tell you. It used to mean shouting at the television in question form or turning to anyone within earshot, nodding and calmly saying, "I knew that." Game Tech changes all that by giving Jeopardy fans everywhere an opportunity to really buzz in. Alex Trebek hosts this all-new video game version of television's longest-running game show. Featuring the digitized television studio theme music, voice, and photography of Alex himself, this Jeopardy takes full advantage of the graphic and sound capabilities of the Sega Genesis. With over 3,500 new questions and answers, or is that answers and questions, and 700 categories, it's sure to last many seasons without reruns. Game Tech's Jeopardy is the smartest game available on the Sega Genesis. So there you go, and again, it is complete. Jeopardy for the Genesis. Metal Gear Solid, PS1. Don't need to really go into this. Everybody's played it. Okay, everybody when it first came out. You're Snake, a government agent on a mission to regain control of a secret nuclear weapons base from terrorist hands. Confidential, lightly armed and facing an army of foes, Snake must avoid firefights in order to survive. If Snake can locate them, he can utilize advanced hardware ranging from silenced pistols to ground-to-air missiles. Confidential, enemies react to sight and sound, so stay quiet and stay in the shadows. State-of-the-art graphics, textures, transparencies, models, and explosions. Taut, gripping story with multiple endings. A truly cinematic experience. So again, Metal Gear Solid, the first one for the PS1. I shouldn't say the first one. It's the first one for the PS1. I'm getting text messages, if you can hear in the background. Anybody good? Let's see. Oh. Okay, nobody important. Somebody... All right. So now, next game, NBA Live 99 for the PS1. Okay, again, Video Game Castle. Antoine Walker used to play for the Celtics, now bankrupt. There you go. Okay. I think it was one of the better lives, to be honest with you. It was a pretty good live edition. The soul of hoops comes to life, and the pictures say high-res, high-flying dunks, incredible facial animations, crossover spin and shake, sweet NBA gameplay, game features, and incredibly live graphics. New, draft and play multiple seasons. I remember when that feature came out. That was pretty sick. New, Pro Action AI, real-life player reactions. New, play-by-play and color commentary. New, practice mode plus three-point shootout. Draft, trade, create, sign, and release players. NBA teams, players, and arenas. Download new rosters from EASports.com. Loads of new dunks and animations. Authentic new NBA sets and plays. $5.99 with Antoine Walker on the cover. PS1. More text messages are coming in. Next game, the sequel to the crappy NFL Extreme, NFL Extreme 2, which was even crappier. Again, Sony's take on Blitz, PS1. More arcade mayhem. It's John Randall's world, only the strong survive. Chandler can't handle Neil Smith. McLaughlin can't stop Davis' circus catch. McCaffrey going topless. Fast and intuitive play screens. New big hits, trick plays, and no flags. New smack talk from 23 real NFL players. New more than 350 wild animations. New lightning quick play selection. New unbelievably fast gameplay. And new humongous players roam the gridiron. NFL Extreme 2. Sony's sequel to the first crappy game they put out. Here's another one. There you go. So anybody that disagrees or agrees, please put it in the comments section at the bottom. Knockout Kings. I remember when this game came out, I worked at Funko Land, and my manager at the time, Andre Sims, was so excited when this game came out, he couldn't wait to play it. Great boxing game. Great classic boxing game from EA Sports. Realistic polygon models, huge knockouts, real motion captured moves, 38 authentic boxers, game features, and dream matchups. You got Holyfield, Leonard, Ali, and De La Hoya. De La Hoya is obviously on the cover. Fight is or against great champions. Slugfest mode, toe-to-toe boxing. Career mode, fight through the ranks. Create custom boxers, play-by-play announcers. Legendary referee Mills Lane. And hard-hitting one or two-player action. EA Sports Knockout Kings PS1. Be there or be square. Fighting Force. Fighting Force from Eidos. PS1. Great beat-em-up game. And actually, if I remember correctly, in this You guys correct me, but I think it got a 6.5 out of 10 in Game Informer when it got reviewed. I thought it was all right. It's like a Streets of Rage for the Genesis type game. And here are the graphics on the back. But take it outside. Fighting Force delivers unparalleled action and tons of attack moves in a fully progressive 3D environment. Smash through an anti-tank barricade, pick up a rocket launcher and torch incoming enemies, or knock over a vending machine or fuel tanker to find hidden weapons. It features choose from 2 male or 2 female characters, each with different skills and strengths. Play alone or in co-op mode to defeat your enemies. Dozens of moves per character. 7 action-packed levels and 22 different stages. Pick up weapons like rocket launchers, shotguns, pipes, guns, grenades, and more. So Fighting Force for the PS1 from Eidos. There you go. I got a sealed copy of VR Baseball 99 for the PS1. Forget how much I paid for this. It's from Videogame Castle. I think it says $32, but I definitely didn't pay that much. I think it was $20. And then you got the graphics on the back. VR Baseball wasn't that bad of a game. The graphics were just horrible. And it came out from VR Sports when they came out with this. But the pictures say ultra smart baseball AI, player collisions, and quick key shortcuts. But gotta have the game. You gotta have the game. It says smarter AI, co-designed and tested by Major League Baseball players to ensure the most accurate gameplay. New graphics, detailed player models using true-to-life scaling, various body sizes. New motion capture, including varied batting stances, player collisions, and diving catches you can see up close. Fully licensed, all 30 MLB teams and stadiums, including the Devil Rays and Diamondbacks, plus over 750 players, includes complete 1998 opening day rosters and schedules featuring interleague play. New SmartCam always selects its best angle for gameplay in real time and allows you to see plays up close from a field perspective and more personality, completing game experience with heckling fans, players talking smack, and a called shot feature to add the ultimate insult when defeating your friends. So VR Baseball 99, sealed copy, PS1. There it is, from VR Sports. It's the original Siphon filter. I showed you the second one. Here's the first one with Gabe Logan. Directive, eliminate the Siphon filter virus. Intelligence has confirmed the development of biowarfare weapons. Gabe, you are our only chance to destroy the Siphon filter virus. You've been cleared to use lethal force to complete your directives. Markinson. Logan, Gabe Logan, operative profile classified, education, MA degree, biochemistry, Rockefeller Institute, BS degree, biology and chemistry, MIT, guerrilla warfare expert, counterterrorism, special reconnaissance, direct assault and stealth expert, combat weaponry specialist, Lyons 9mm handgun, night vision rifle, M16 assault rifle, sniper rifle, taser, M79 grenade launcher, and more. Navigational expert, 13 real-world open 360-degree environments, and master marksman, proficient in 4 targeting modes. Ability to keep enemies in target while kneeling, crouching, strafing, walking, rolling, climbing, and jumping and running. Siphon Filter, great game. PS1. There you go. Street Skater from Electronic Arts. They came out with the second one. I didn't ever buy it. I bought the first one. It was average. It was alright. Tony Hawk obviously was a lot better than this, but this wasn't that bad. Grind stick handrails in the street or grab huge air in the pipe. So you got real action, over 200 moves and trick combinations, half-pipe bowl, big air, and street events, real boards. Original deck graphics from Powell Skateboards, and real bands. Slammin' soundtrack features Less Than Jake, Palestina Mosh, Weston H20, All, Straight Face, The Piedsters, Eye Against Eye, and Gas Huffer. Street Skater from Electronic Arts, PS1. There's another game I had when I was younger. South Park Chef's Love Shack, the quiz show, PS1. Also came out for the N64. Pretty decent South Park game. It's one big multiplayer lovin'. All your favorite South Park characters are waiting for you at Chef's Love Shack, spreading the hot buttered game lovin' with dozens of crazy mini games, testing your South Park knowledge with outrageous trivia questions, and telling it like it is with insane sound bites. Spread the love. And then the pictures say all the multiplayer lovin' you can stand, a sweet party mix of South Park mini games, authentic voices from South Park, including Isaac Hayes as Chef, Beefcake, 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 and that's with Cartman in the background. So there you go, South Park, Chef's Love Shack, PS1. WWF Attitude, PS1. Again, great wrestling game. I think this is the last one before. It's either SmackDown came out before this or it was the other way around. But WWF Attitude has the most features and fiercest gameplay of any wrestling game. GamePro gave them that review. The pictures say first ever create your own pay-per-view mode, wrestle your way to the title in all-new career mode, real-life WWF entrances and theme songs, over 20 game modes including all-new specialty matches. Now featuring over 40 of your favorite WWF superstars including Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Mankind, The Undertaker, and D-Generation X. Customize your own wrestlers, movesets, and costumes. Two-man commentary featuring Shane McMahon and Jerry the King Lawler. So there you go, WWF Attitude for the PS1. Another game I had as a kid. we're coming down to the end of the Video Game Castle that I bought a ton of games as, recreating my collections. This is WWF SmackDown 2, Know Your Role for the PS1. Okay, the sequel to WWF SmackDown. See the graphics on the back. Okay, but nowhere to hide. It says, prepare for the most outrageous WWF experience ever created. Brawl in the ring, backstage, in the VIP room, the parking lot, or the new WWF New York. Let your fury rage in the new Tornado Tag Team mode. If that's not hardcore enough, pull out the tables, ladders, or chairs and really get nasty. High-flying ladder matches, the ultimate WWF spectacle, Hell in a Cell. Bury your opponents in the casket match. Create the ultimate superstar and take on the Federation and over 50 WWF superstars. WWF SmackDown 2, Know Your Role, PS1. There you go. South Park for the PS1. Okay, have that. It also came out for N64. But a giant comet is heading towards South Park, and it's up to you to save them. Beware of anal probing aliens, big evil clones, demented turkeys, and mega multiplayer action. It's the only game big enough for Cartman's big fat. You know what comes next. Play as any of your favorite South Park characters. With this new cow launcher, people will respect your authority. Sweet environments without any lame tree-hugging hippies. Howdy-ho your way through mega multiplayer action. And then authentic voices from South Park, including Isaac Hayes as Chef. So South Park, the original game, PS1. Next is VR Baseball 97 from VR Sports. Okay. They didn't come out with a 98. It was 97 and the 99. So there you go. See the graphics on there. Okay. 9 out of 10 Digital Diner gave it, and then PSX gave it a real contender for Baseball Game of the Year. It says the only real-time baseball game, 360 degrees 3D. VR Baseball 97. Imagine being able to play Major League Baseball from any position or angle you choose, or as your favorite Major League player. Now you can. VR Baseball 97 is the first game that lets you play in a real-time 360-degree world with 28 realistic 3D Major League Baseball stadiums and 700 lifelike polygon players. It moves smoother than sprites. VR Sports Virtual Field Vision technology creates an immersive, ultra-realistic gaming environment that lets you view and play the game from any perspective. You can even play from the ball's view, if you don't mind getting knocked around. From the first pitch to the last out, it's baseball at its best. And then the features are state-of-the-art physics model creates true ball flight, bounce and roll, as well as realistic ball rotation for accurate pitch simulation, updated stats, uniform styles, team logos, and new stadiums including Atlanta, Anaheim, and Oakland for 1997. Season play mode with fast season simulator with full stats, top 10 summaries, and all-star voting / all-star game simulation. Simple batting and pitching interfaces with instant access to pitch selection, speed, and control without menus. Plus simultaneous batter and base runner control. 3 skill levels, 4 uniform choices per team, 4 play options, and more. Check out VR Sports at www.vrsports.com for demos, tips, and more. See if that website still exists. And put it in the description, put it in the comment section below if you guys are bored or whatever, and see if that website really still exists. But there you go. VR Baseball 97. Greg Maddux is on the cover from the Braves, and that came out for the PS1. This is a sealed copy of MLBPA Baseball for the Genesis. $5. Video Game Castle sealed copy of MLBPA Baseball. And this is interesting. I'm going to read it to you, and then I'll tell you what's interesting about it. Crush one out of the yard. Never before has a baseball game been created that captures the details of the sport like MLBPA Baseball. Realistic rundowns, accurate cutoff plays, double switch, multiple defensive alignments, snap throws, even bad hops and booted balls. Throw in every player from Alomar to Zeal, and you've got the only baseball game worth playing for the Sega Genesis. It says every player in the big leagues, huge arcade-style graphics, accurate 93 player stats for all 28 teams in the majors, full 162-game season mode, 4-player mode with EA Sports 4-way play, real baseball, snap throws, rundowns, double switch, cutoff men, even bad hops, and booted balls. Pictures have scoreboard. Digitized scoreboard scenes make it feel like you're watching the big screen of the park. The play at the plate. Drop your slide in under the tag and get the call. You're safe and on the way to the locker room with another notch in the W column. What gap? Get a big jump on that, blast into the gap, and launch your way onto the Sunday highlights. The whiff. You're going to face the best. Stewart, McDowell, Myers, Maddux, even the Eck. Can you say strike 3? Authentic 1993 season stats. Hey, you'd sweat too if you had to throw to this guy. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Crowd the plate and you could wind up with a nice peck on first base. Now, this is what's interesting about it. This product is not sponsored or endorsed by Major League Baseball, so that's why they call it MLBPA Baseball. It has all the players, but the team names, I think they still have the team names, but they don't have the name. So it's just Boston. It's just Atlanta. There's no Atlanta Braves. They can't say American League, National League, so I think they just put A and N for American and National. So it has the real players, Just doesn't have the real teams or the like. It can't. It's not the World Series. I think they just call it the series. So that's a sealed copy. Came out for the Genesis. Next game is MLB 2004 from 989 Sports, PS1. Again, great baseball game. Sean Green's on the cover. Great baseball series. So, PlayStation season starts today. Knowledge may be king, but control wins baseball games. Take total control of MLB 2004 as you step crowd to play with total control batting. Take the bump and fire off some chin music with total control pitching, or take a diving stab at a hot shot down the line with total control fielding. MLB front office declares something for everyone. With 10 modes of gameplay, including spring training, franchise, home run derby, and more, MLB 2004 is something for everyone from the casual gamer to the hardcore baseball fanatic. You determine your level of commitment. MLB 2004 steals home on the PlayStation this year. From the fresh-cut grass of spring training to the game-winning hit of the Fall Classic, if you're looking for authentic simultaneous simulation-style baseball, you'll only find it in one place. MLB 2004 is the only Major League game on the PlayStation this year. So there you go. PS1, great series. When Sony created these games with the MLB in the year afterward, that's when the game started becoming really, really good. This is High Heat Baseball 2000, and I told you that the best baseball game I've ever played in every category that you could ever think of is 2002 for the Sammy Sosa version for the PC. This is a pretty damn good baseball game for the PS1, though. High Heat Baseball 2000, and on the front, it says the best baseball game, we guarantee it. See details inside. And Gamer's Edge says, if you love baseball, this is the only game in town. 3DO put out great baseball games. Great baseball games. This is the High Heat 2000 version for the PS1. New MLB team rosters plus the All-Star teams. 1999 MLBPA player rosters and comprehensive 1998 season stats. Exclusive True Play AI for smart base running, fielding, pitching, and more. 37 true-to-life stadiums, including 2 classics and 5 never-before-seen stadiums. Pro-style interface, including the guest pitch option. Sequel to the 1998 baseball game of the year. And the details inside, let's see what it says as far as we guarantee it. Looking through the instruction booklet here, see if it has anything. It says register and win free stuff, but I don't know if that's the guarantee they give. Here it is, season satisfaction guarantee. Thank you for purchasing a copy of the 3DO Company's High Heat Baseball 2000 video game for the PlayStation game console, sequel to the #1 rated baseball game of 1998, as proclaimed by PC Gamer magazine. Out in Eternal Baseball Studio, Team 366 is a group of passionate baseball fanatics who only make baseball games and who are devoted to creating a baseball experience that will satisfy the demands of diehard baseball gamers and the most devoted fans of the game. We are so convinced of the quality of our new High Heat Baseball 2000 video game that we are willing to guarantee that you will be totally satisfied with your purchase. Our offer is simple. If you're not satisfied with our High Heat Baseball 2000 video game for any reason, simply ship it back to us within 10 days of the date of the original purchase. Then, following our receipt of your return product, we will replace it with another of our video games for the PlayStation game console selected by you from the list below. We make this offer to you to demonstrate that we stand firmly behind our commitment to provide you with the best baseball video game in the market. But don't simply take our word for it. Go ahead and try our High Heat Baseball 2000 video game for yourself. You've got nothing to lose. We've done our best to ensure that High Heat Baseball 2000 provides the most enjoyable baseball experience ever created for gamers, and as CEO of 3DO, I guarantee your complete satisfaction. Sincerely, Trip Hawkins, Chairman and CEO of the 3DO Company. So, as far as the list of games that they're going to replace it with, there's TOCA Championship Racing, TOCA Championship Racing, or Uprising X. So those, I think both those games kind of sucked, but the reason he made such a ridiculous statement here is because it was a great baseball game. It was High Heat Baseball still to this day, especially the 2002 version for the PC. It was one of the best of all time. Next up for the Dreamcast, a sealed copy of Virtua Tennis. I remember when this came out in the arcades. I had when I worked in the movie theater at AMC Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. There was a Virtua Tennis arcade thing. Virtua Tennis shows up great action. Okay, this is a sealed copy for the Dreamcast, 20 bucks. Perfect your game, triumph in world tournaments, and propel yourself to the coveted #1 ranking in the world. A smash arcade hit, realistic graphics with simple controls. First head-to-head tennis game to come to Dreamcast. 8 intentionally ranked men's tennis players play on hard court, clay court, grass court, and carpet. Each surface responds differently. Keep strategies, read your rivals' game plan, and adjust your tactics. So, Virtua Tennis, Sega Dreamcast, sealed copy. Next game from Video Game Castle I got, NFL Quarterback Club 2001. Brett Favre on the cover for the Dreamcast. Obviously, great series. Distinct player sizes for different positions. All new shoulder charge button for busting through defenders. All new easy pass catch controls and save instant replays. All 31 NFL teams and 1,500 NFL players. Lifelike TV-style sideline camera cuts. 31 team-specific playbooks to create your own and play-by-play from Mike Patrick and Randy Cross. Quarterback Club 2001 for the Dreamcast. Again, pretty good damn football game. Next game up is an NCAA Game Breaker 2000 from 989 Sports for the PS1. Okay, the sequel to the 99. 114 Division 1A teams, 60 classic teams in college bowl games. New career mode, recruit blue chips while climbing the coaching ladder. Keith Jackson with the play-by-play analysis. New download seniors to the NFL Game Day 2000 draft. It was a pretty good feature. It allowed you to take your players from the college game, and instead of having created players or fictitious players in the NFL draft, if you did a multiple season mode, you could actually take your players from the college game and put them right into the game day season. Extensive stat tracking, all conference awards, and the Heisman Trophy. New UCLA head coach Bob Toledo designed team-specific playbooks. And the graphics say, whoa, Nelly. Keith Jackson calls the action. New user-controlled celebrations. A fierce stiff arm between crosstown rivals. Ohio State versus Michigan, a college football classic. New modeled stadiums that are true to life. Nebraska's bringing the option. A big hit by the Irish. So there you go, Game Breaker 2000. And then the graphics with all the commentary that I just read off to you. There you go. Next game is Fighting Force 2 by Eidos for the PS1, the sequel to Fighting Force. Yeah, not a bad game if you're looking to kill some time. You're all alone, live with the pressure. Go undercover as Hawk Manson in this highly classified covert mission of government espionage where the goal is simple. Investigate and eliminate, but you'll need to think fast. Evaluate and respond with sheer brute force, firepower, or stealth, whatever it takes. No compromise, no second guessing. Utilizing a stunning new 3D game engine, negotiate through complex R&D facilities featuring amazing visuals and advanced special effects. Fierce hand-to-hand combat, including deadly combination moves. An arsenal of over 20 lethal weapons to assist removal of key personnel and complete destruction of environment. So there you go, Fighting Force 2 for Eidos with the graphics on the back. Sequel to the first Fighting Force. 2 games left, pretty easy ones. Ape Escape, PS1, I remember getting this. It allowed you to use a weird control. The controls were weird in this game. It was an adventure game. Give you the graphics on the back. Rare game to find for the PS1 and complete, but you better get them before they get you. A boisterous band of baboons carry out a daring zoo escape. It's ape anarchy, and it's up to you to stop the chimps before they make chumps out of the human race. The first and only game that takes full advantage of the DualShock analog controller. Use both analog sticks. Rotate them, sling them back, and push them down for unequaled and revolutionary controller action. It was weird getting used to. Hunt down over 200 unruly apes. Operate great gadgets. A tank, a remote control car, a stun club, and time net, a sky flyer, a slingshot, a monkey radar, and more. Bonus rounds, mind-twisting minigames, and clock racing time attacks for unbelievable fun. And PSM says we give this game our highest recommendation. So this was Ape Escape for the PS1. It came out with sequels, not only on PS1, PS2, but on different platforms. And then the original Warzone, featuring Stone Cold Steve Austin, Claim Sports, Black Edition, not the greatest hits edition, trust me, I only want the real ones. The original ones, I should say, not the real ones, but original ones. And there are the graphics on the back. Rocks the ring with the fiercest wrestling action ever seen, GamePro magazine. 4-player action with Tag Team, Tornado, and War Mode. Specialized matches including Steel Cage Match, signature and finishing moves unique to each wrestler, over 300 motion captured maneuvers, and create and save up to 30 customized wrestlers. Top superstars in the World Wrestling Federation, including Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, Kane, Triple H, and many more. Vince McMahon and Jim Ross bring you the action from ringside. In training mode, practice your moves before stepping into the ring. Warzone, Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's what got it started. And those are my games from Video Game Castle. Again, Chicopee, Mass. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I needed. Again, I am collecting games, specific games from my childhood that I had as a kid that I traded in to get the new and best systems when I was younger. Now I'm in the position, obviously, working and having a living that I can get all my games back and put them into a game room. I hope this video's, you guys like it. I hope, it brings you back down memory lane from some of these games that I'm showing you. That was all the games from Video Game Castle. I also have gone to flea markets. I've also gone to places called Pastime Legends. Those are retro video game stores that are in the New York area. And also J Street Games, which is in New York, Massachusetts, and I think Pennsylvania. So more videos to come. Eventually, I will show you my complete original, well, not complete, but complete in box original Game Boy game collection that I've had as a kid. I'm still waiting on a few. Any sort of commentary you want, leave down in the comment section below. Any things I can do better, any advice, feel free to just tell me. Again, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by.